Hi everyone, I'm carrying on with my bauble pouring, and I poured this one just recently and I really liked the colors. So I thought what I would do is I'm going to pour it again, but I'm going to pour it in a different style. I'm going to try and do tree ring pour, because then they could be sort of like a matching set. So I thought that I would experiment with that. But before I begin, I just wanted to say thank you so much for visiting my channel. I really appreciate it. And if you're enjoying what you're watching, please like, share, comment, and stick around to the end because I do have a surprise for you. So the paints I'm using to get today are the Monte Mart pre-mixed. These have a pouring medium in them already, so pouring acrylic paint. And like I say, I've got my little cup already and I'm going to start layering up my cups, and I will probably fast forward once I'm layering, and then I'm going to do gold in between these two. I just think it'll stop these from going pink if I do that. So I'm ready to start pouring this bauble, but I did notice the last time I was doing this that sometimes it took a bit of time to get into the neck of the bauble. So I'm just taking my white and I'm just softening, like I'm just wetting that neck of that bauble just slightly, like, you know, literally I've got hardly any paint on my finger. Sometimes it just helps the paint to travel more smoothly. And I'm just doing this to see if it'll make a difference or not really. So there we are. That's done. Now and I'm doing this as a tree ring pour. So let's just get started. And so what I'm going to do is just to get the paint to move initially, just want to get it to sort of move around the bauble first, so I don't have too many gaps. So like you can see, a gap has started there, so I'm going to stitch paint to there just to get it to start traveling, because I've got quite a lot of paint still in my cup, so I'm not worried about my pattern yet. I'm more worried about getting paint around my bauble. So then I'm just going to help that to come down the bauble. I'll just put my little cup down. And the only reason why I'm doing this is because I don't want to get really big gaps. You know, once I've started the pattern of the tree ring, I don't want to have big gaps in the neck of my bauble. You know, I'm trying to make sure that I've taken care of that problem. So you could do one of two things. You can use a lot of paint, and then you don't have to worry about that at all. Then it's a non-issue. Or you can do what I'm doing now and then kind of conserve your paint. And because I'm a bit of a recycler, I hate waste. So that's why I'm choosing to do something like this. And now, yeah, see, look at that. Got a big white spot there. How annoying. It's looking exciting. Right, time to finish off the pattern now. So literally, I'm just doing like a normal tree ring. Over the top of the bauble. Gosh, it looks pretty. Wow, look at those rings. Let's go around as I'm doing it so you can see how it's pouring. Jeez, it looks pretty. You know, now I was being quite conservative, but I actually have enough in this. I probably didn't have to do that. I probably didn't have to be so worried about losing paint. Just looks so pretty. I wonder if I can should use this up or not. Got a tiny bit here. And so what that's done is it's going down there, which also sort of breaks up the pattern a bit, but it looks really good. And I've done that because I had a bit of a gap here, so I wanted to get it to move down. So I think this coupled with the bauble, you know, I'm interested to see, you know, with this bauble, I think these two could be a really pretty matching pair. It could be lovely. So nice Christmas presents. So definitely happy with that. So now I'm just going to do my, wipe down my stick. I also think putting the gold between the red and the white kept the colors clean. I think if I put white and red together, it would have possibly ended up being a little bit like candy cane. So that was a good decision on my behalf. Look at that pattern there. Isn't that amazing? How cool is that? I just wanted to show you how the tree ring bauble poured, and it's ended up looking really nice. Like lovely rings all the way through. I mean, that's the bit that I poured a little bit over the top. You can see it's kind of disrupted the whole overall pattern, but not enough that it's an issue. You know, when you look at it going all the way around, it's really nice. And that's it from the top. So it creates quite a different effect. You know, when you look at some of the other ones, they do more of like a flower shape. This one has done like a spiral shape, I guess, which is really nice. So definitely happy with that.